Jamaica's one is rude. The last time I went, the man just pulled the thing down. Yeah, I'm going to lunch. I was like, brother, I booked a half day. I had to call my man. I was like, listen. Yeah, I now booked a half day, but there's nothing I can do. Then once I took the passport photo card up, they sent me back to the man.
What man? Oh,
the
yeah.
man inside South Kensington Station. It's a scam.
Yeah, I know you.
It was a scam.
I think you guys have been saying this one.
It was a scam because only that man can take the photos that they need. How that possible?
I know people are gonna have comments for this one.
How that possible? One man.
Because you wasn't even the only person. I saw your brother came back and said the same thing as well.
Oh, because the walk as well, yeah. Oh, gosh, it's been a while. I think.
Do you know when our last post was?
I was gonna say. I think it was like.
Does she know when our last post was?
March.
Do you know what's mad? Actually, no. You know what? Hey, hold on. Do you know what's actually mad about that? I was on Instagram the other day, and then I just got triggered. This woman was like
triggered. You know.
Sounds
a bit mad.
No, because this woman was like, it's like one of those like adverts where they're talking about how to like get like your podcast like up and out there and like make all this money. And the first like 5 seconds, she's like, do you know most podcast channels don't make it past episode 10? And what's the reason why?
Ooh.
I was like,
oh, okay, so that's me about my trigger.
I said,
hit home.
I was like, we did. I said, these flipping cookies, yeah,
Mad.
are coming close to home now. Is that what we're doing?
Mad.
I said, no, I can't take this. Like, come back to the studio, bruv.
Okay.
If you make it to episode 11,
so that was
you
motivation.
proved the woman wrong.
Okay.
100%.
I like that.
Yes, that advert was motivation.
Am I right? Was it March?
No, it was June.
Really?
Yeah. Where do you think we've been,
brother? It's not even halfway. We're in month 8 of the year.
Yeah.
That's a long time. As in, like, from when we started doing this, up until now, it's been a while. So for me, months are just skipping, weeks are just skipping. Like the concept of time gone out the window.
Yeah,
it's gone out the window. I can't believe we're in the second half of the year. That's crazy.
It is.
Christmas is 3 months and a bit away.
Are you all right?
It is 3 months and a bit. We're in the month.
You're really being very specific
because
about the amount of time.
Oh my gosh. Specific.
If you remember, Deborah and the word specifics
are what
dangerous.
I deal with. Okay.
Specificities.
I like literalness.
Is it?
I don't think that's a word. Literality. What's it? Am I making up names?
Keep going.
You know what I mean?
Keep going.
I like being literal. There we go.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna move on. Anyway, guys, you wouldn't believe what has happened to us. It has been a very eventful summer or like midway of the year. It's been very eventful.
It has, no joke.
Guys, as you can see, we got a bit of a new environment going on. New vibes, new decor. Our studio, I can't believe it.
Hey, don't laugh. It's not laughing matter.
No. I'm laughing out of I can't believe that this actually happened.
It's a serious thing, you know.
Burnt down. Literally burnt down. Like, when Carlos said it had happened, I thought he was just being dramatic.
Yeah.
I thought it was like like another studio in the same building burnt down or another like room. But no.
Yeah, no joke.
It wasn't that.
Yeah, it was actually Pete. And
it was blazing as well.
And it was so crazy that the extent of the damage of the place and it being so close to home, and we just didn't hear about it. So and the worst thing about it was we didn't even know about it because we was trying to go back to this place for something else, not even for the pod. And then we got told the place was burnt down. We was like, that's great. Which is also not funny, but also crazy because the other day, I think it was today actually, on TikTok, wasn't another warehouse catching fire?
Mad. In the same area?
In the same area.
Oh, I wonder if that has something to do with the weather.
Some people are saying it's an insurance thing, you know.
Oh gosh.
I want to
give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not trying to say I'm putting on my foil hat and all that kind of stuff, but there's a reason why a lot of people say this thing, because generally it can be true, you know. Sometimes, you know, look at the way we're in at the moment, like with London. Sometimes people be down bad and they just need that.
I hope
change.
I
hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not.
But it just,
they're gonna find out either way.
It was just so surreal that that's what happened. As far as we know, as well, I think it happened during the night. So I don't think anybody would have been
from
there.
Like 11 p.m. until like 5 a.m. or something
into
like
the
that.
morning. So by God's grace, like no one was hurt as far as we know, and other people we know in there as well were okay in terms of like health wise. But I can't believe that's what happened. But
You'd be surprised how many fires going on, because when I was doing that, you know, I got to go down the rabbit hole and stuff. So I ended up on London Fire Brigade website. And it actually has a whole list of like all incidences where Fire Brigade have actually turned up, like location and stuff in it.
That's mad.
Crazy, you know? You'd be surprised.
That is so mad.
Yeah.
But that's basically how we ended up here.
We went on a journey first.
Trying to find a new habitat, a new home.
We went around.
Yeah, man. But I'm excited. I like the vibes, the feel. We wanted to give you guys something that felt a little bit more like us. So hopefully you guys like it. We like it. And this is our new home moving forward for Mood of the Week, baby.
That's right.
But yeah, it's just surreal. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's what happened. That's crazy. But I think back to what I was saying about like just the summer and the fact that we are fully in the full swing of summer. It has actually been eventful, you know. Like, I think we've actually been outside.
We've been out non-stop. We said we wasn't gonna go outside, and I think
July was the most
June and
busy.
July. Like, don't even get to June and July have just been like non-stop events. I'd have to look at the calendar, but I know we was outside. July was also.
I know July has a lot going on. I think every weekend we did something.
But I think July was just like it was weddings. How many weddings we been to?
So far,
we went to one, innit?
One. But we've got a few
coming up. Another wedding in August. We've got another wedding
in September. But I think outside of that, you know, I think just events, just been outside. Big up Jerkfest. If you went, let me know if you tried.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
I think it's Shakers Ice Cream. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, the Jamaican ice cream.
Yeah, we'll put the logo somewhere on the screen. But that was so good. It brought me back to like Devon House ice creams in Jamaica. That was really, really good. The food was really, really good as well. I feel like it gave like something different as opposed to just like Caribbean food. It was specifically jerk. And I like that. If you're a jerk fan, make sure you're there next year. But I think it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was just far. But
I don't think it was that far.
For us, it was far.
Yeah, because we're coming from the north.
Yeah.
Like the Starks.
Mad. Winter was coming, yeah?
Well, we ain't felt no cold in a minute because this heat wave been cooking us.
I'm not complaining.
The past like 7-8 weeks.
I'm not complaining. But that was like a really fun festival. And I think, what do you call it? Reggae Land. I was going to call it Reggae Fest. Reggae Land. That has so far, I think, has been the highlight of my summer.
Reggae Land was very interesting to go to because when after we went, I started seeing I didn't realize how long Reggae Land had actually been going on because I thought it was a recent thing. But then people were showing videos from back to like 2023
when it was less crowded, didn't it?
And from what it came from, from where it started and what it looked like.
From what it looks like now, different.
It looked dead. The grass was green when it started.
The grass was green,
and then there was like a comparison to what it was now, and there was so many people.
It was 50,000, I think. So we went on the.
That's what they kept on saying on
Saturday.
That's what they kept on saying on
when you actually look at the videos, I can believe it.
I thought it was more. I'm not gonna lie because remember, it's a good thing. I like
some
the way
people jumped over the fence, you know.
No, we'll get onto that. Don't worry, we'll get onto that.
So it could have added to the numbers.
But I think I like the way that they structured the event because remember when you came,
there was different
the entrance that we came in.
Yeah,
if you had a car and stuff, when you came in, it was split between. You had like the main stage where you had to go like it was kind of split by like bushes, let's call it like bushes and stuff. But then you had like the main stage, which was on like the right hand side, and then behind all the bushes you had like the food, and then you had like the other stages and stuff, which was also cool as well. So it kind of catered to, I think the main stage was more of like the family. It was more the family vibe, because that's why everyone had like the deck chairs,
reggae
and
vibe.
very
much, yeah.
Right. And then
your headliners.
And then on the other side you had like the
dancehall
stage, which still had like decent people.
Decent
people
artists,
coming.
yeah.
Like, can you
But
imagine?
I feel like that felt more like the youngers. And if you were
youngers, you had like Sanchez
dancehall,
and Mr. Vegas on there at one
when
point.
I say youngers, I mean like I think that was more of like the younger generation that was there. I feel like the mainstay was more your family, your grandma, aunties, and all of that. That's what I mean. But I think the dancehall stage, don't get me wrong, there was like your veterans there. That dancehall was their thing, 100%. But I think it was more the youngers were probably more there, like trying to have a good time, not just chilling. If that makes sense.
100%.
Yeah,
because it was just the main stage side was just nice to see. Like you had like the families and stuff, everyone was chilling. You could tell, because I think it's open from like 12. We went Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. It was Saturday.
Is it 12?
So it was open up from like 12, finished around like 10:30 and stuff, and it was cool. Generally, I can see how that would be like a whole like family day out kind of like. And then, like you said, it was similar to when you went Sunfest in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Same kind of vibes. Obviously not until like 6-7 in the morning, but like you have it up until like 10:30. And it was great. Genuinely, it was great. I know people are complaining about the pricing of food and all kind of stuff, but to be honest, okay, because of the location, like Milton Keynes, okay, I'd say that was pretty hefty, because I think I paid less in O2.
But I'm talking about other festivals.
But that was actual food though.
But I think in most of the festivals, like if I think about like Black Eats, if I think about like
like Jerkfest was cheap, but they're actually centered around food. So to be honest, even when we went Jerkfest, I don't think those prices were. The prices were much less than
yeah, they were much less. But I'm just saying, I don't think it was like, what's the word? For me, I wouldn't say it was unexpected for a festival.
No,
because come on, your vendors are coming there to make money. They've had to travel. They are trying to make a profit as well, not just pay off like what they've spent on the stuff. But for a festival, I was expecting it. Not saying it was like justified, but I wasn't surprised.
I wouldn't say the price. I don't think the pricing was that crazy. I didn't see no like 30 something pound for.
It wasn't that bad. Again, it
and
depends on what you were eating.
It depends on you. Plus, also, everyone had their coolers and stuff anyway, so it didn't make a difference. I saw people bringing food and drink and all that kind of stuff, even though the website said not to. But everyone turned, because I would have bought my own. But everyone turning up in like the coolers and stuff.
But that is
people
the
came
vibe,
prepared.
Though. When I think about like some fest like in Jamaica, like you go with like your cooler, you got your drinks in there, you come with your food, your rice and peas, your fried chicken, you patty them, everything's like ready, packed, ready to go in that morning.
Yeah, I know.
I like that, but I feel like in the UK we don't have enough events like that where it's like you bring a cooler with your drinks.
Yeah, because you're not getting in.
Yeah, but I'm like, why?
Because
I think it makes
people don't know how to act. This is why you can't even have glass bottles. They're popping the bottles and giving you the plastic cups.
Gosh. I mean,
but it's true though.
Like, but it's you people that ruin it for everybody else. Them man be you never get the joy of
it's true
anymore.
Though, because then next thing you think you're having a good time and you turn around and someone's been bottled. Look what happened. Look what happened, and this is where we get on. Let me get onto the other side of it. Wait, by the way,
before we go on to that side, can I just say, I think the organization of the whole thing, I think, was pretty good when you got in.
100%.
Different exits,
100%.
Different entrances. They put, your like medical team, if you needed anything, was there. VIP, I think they look like they were having a good time. Everyone that was in VIP that I like saw or heard said that they were also having a good time there as well. So I don't think anyone can complain when it comes to that. I think also having the different options of the car park, obviously getting out and stuff is a whole different situation. But I think having the options, like there was a lot of space if you wanted to drive, and the shuttles. I think that was such a good feature, having the shuttles that pick you up from the station to the venue. I know you have to pay for them. I think it was like £6 or something like that. But I think that was really good. You didn't have to do the walk. That shuttle
was probably one of the cheapest I've seen compared to... When we went to... where was it? Malta last year. What was it
for Freedom Street.
Wasn't them shuttles £30?
Cut off. Listen, guys.
Not that we took it or not.
Took it.
we
There
didn't
was
take it.
people that couldn't get on. Okay, you were waiting like 2 hours for an Uber. Yeah, you couldn't even order it, and if you ordered it, they couldn't even pick you up anywhere near. You had to walk way away because what were they called? Like the wardens and all that. They were just standing around. Them man were just like, I can't even stop. You see people running down trying to catch their Ubers. Like, what was going on?
Oh yeah, because they were getting fined if they.
Like if they stood there, they were getting written up like on the spot,
on
so they
the
couldn't
spot.
even stop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think this was such a smart idea, especially because the walk from the station to the stadium, not stadium, the what is it called? The bowl, the Milton Keynes Bowl,
National Bowl.
I think it's something like that. It's far. I don't know if I screamed that, but it was far. It was far. It was a long ass walk.
But again, I think the only thing that parking was £30 was a bit, man. Little park on the grass.
Look, yeah, it is what it is. If you want to drive, that's the price. This is you can't haggle.
Crazy.
That's the price.
Yeah, I know.
Fair,
I'm not gonna complain because it was only like a 10-minute walk. It was genuine like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was that bad.
To and back, and then we made sure obviously to get out.
And ours was the furthest car park as well.
Yeah,
and it wasn't that far.
It wasn't that far. That's true. Yeah.
But it was just funny because after a while it just became everyone was just following each other.
So
we didn't know where we were going.
So that part's actually funny because
oh my gosh,
I didn't know when we left, right? I think we left at like 10, so we didn't actually finish the end. But there was a good reason why we didn't actually make it to the end anyway.
Yeah. I'll get on to that.
So anyways, we was on our way back, and it's funny because on TikTok, I think you were showing me, and I think I started seeing it. The videos of people getting stranded.
People got stranded. People just got lost. You're following
people getting stranded
in
in the bushes. So we managed to find our place. I made sure to remember where the car was.
Toilets. But the toilets was right next to.
We got back.
The car park.
We got back to the car, and then we was trying to leave. But when we was driving, we saw people that were walking into like the bushes, and we was like, "What's going on?" But in our head, we was like, "Oh, maybe they got lost, and they were just trying to find."
Or trying to find the other.
They were just trying to find wherever the car park was. So it was like, okay, cool, whatever. And it was a bit strange, but it looked like they got it right because we could see light. So we thought they were walking into the bushes towards the cars.
Mate.
Come to find out now on TikTok, so many people got stranded inside the bushes, and you couldn't come back. And then, it
was long.
It was long. That's my version of absolute hell.
But that's what happens when you follow people. You weren't even trying to look on your phone or find. To be fair, there was.
I don't even know how people got stranded in the bushes because there was actually signage that was saying which car park to go to. Kind of thing. I
think it was just people following people, man. People are sheep. You know how people are. People are gonna follow people. We were following people on our way too. It was daylight.
It didn't help that there was no street. There was lamps, no bulb.
Yeah, the one girl in front of me had her phone torch. That's what I was following.
And we was next to that lake, you know.
I know. Imagine
with no barrier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, going back to actually what happened. And I'm so grateful I saw it. Remember the video I showed you today? Not even the fight, but that I'll get to that in a second. The dust. Oh
yeah.
I don't know about you.
It was kind of dry.
I'm
like, what happened?
I genuinely started towards the end. I couldn't even. I thought I was having like an attack. I couldn't breathe. You were saying it was like pollen or something. I said the pollen attack don't start at 10 p.m. It doesn't start at 9 p.m.
I think it was the dryness and like the dust.
The
to be
dust
fair,
was
I would have rather it be like
realize.
this than it rain and it was mud.
Oh no! Yeah.
I'd rather
obviously.
I'd rather
this weather any day of the week, and that was actually perfect as well because it was still hot. But by God's grace, the clouds had turned up. The shade was giving enough cooling and all that kind of stuff. We was actually all right, but I could tell it was just so dusty because like every like hour. I take off like my sunglasses, and it's just covered in dust, and even I knew I was just covered everywhere.
Everyone that wore sandals, everyone's foot was dusty, grey,
dusty.
But
I think again,
I'd rather that. It was still good.
But that was also us being like down below because if he was on the grass, he was fine. Because remember, everyone on the side, we was like staying down below. Yeah. So that was that. But yeah, that was that. And then obviously we had like the fights and stuff, which is gonna happen anyway. It's a festival. You have 50,000 people. Alcohol is flowing. It's only so long before there's 50 cars. That fight that happened behind us didn't make no sense.
And it was late in the day when it happened as well.
I don't know what was going on. So
people was getting too drunk. There was one man I think he was by himself.
Yeah, the guy on the floor. Yeah, he was
gone. finished.
I thought maybe he had
Frass.
tripped into like, I think he tried to pick up his cup and just like put all his
He was
fingers inside his
gone.
cup, and I was like, oh, okay,
You don't know. He looked like he was wondering, is it water?
yeah.
Is it
I was like, raw.
is this water?
That's crazy.
But I'm like, if you're okay, I'm not gonna say people don't come by themselves. People do, but I feel like one, if you're by yourself, why would you get that drunk? And two, I think like if you came with your friends and they allowed you to just be on your own in that state, and he was getting stepped on because a lot of people couldn't even see that you were there.
Yeah,
It was
to hold
dark.
it, to hold it
You
down.
could have really been hurt. Like, that's so mad. That's crazy. But I was gonna say I didn't actually see that many fights. I think that was the only fight I saw.
Yeah, I had to get one in.
But the people were just drunk. It was towards the end of the day.
Yeah, I had to get one in.
It didn't like overshadow the day. The rest of the day I think was really good. They were even kids. I saw like so many kids with their
that's what I'm saying.
parents.
That's what I'm saying.
That
There's
came
some
there
kids
as well.
singing the songs as well.
Yeah, but the only thing I would say with that, I think, if you have kids, I would say either leave earlier or leave like after the majority of people have left, because there were some people that had buggies and stuff, and I was a bit like,
Yeah.
when it started to get a bit bunched
felt
up
sorry
as they were
for
walking
them.
out, I was a bit like, this is a bit.
Yeah, I felt
it's a bit
sorry
scary.
because it was getting a bit.
But I think if you have kids and
Awkward.
like, you know, you want to go, I think it was a good, like I said, it was very family orientated. I felt, it was like something that you could have brought your kids to. Granted, obviously, I think just keep in mind like dancehall culture, you know, like what they're gonna see, on stage and stuff like that. But outside of that, like I said, when you go to Sunfest in Jamaica, I've seen kids there, like
That's
more
that's
like teenagers, I
that's
would
just
say,
the vibes.
or like 10 years old, around that age.
That's just the vibes.
But that's just the vibes. But I think it was really good. I think it was really organized. Food was good, can't complain. Like drinks were drinking. The alcohol was alcoholing. It did what it needed to do. The artists, I think, were great as well. My only thing I would say was I didn't get the whole Beanie Man crossover with Morgan Heritage. I think they should have either had them separate. But I think trying to do one Beanie Man,
I think
one
the whole
Morgan
concept
Heritage.
was trying to bring reggae and dancehall onto the main
But then
stage together.
It was a bit like confusing because after a while it wasn't even one after the other. It became they had like three and you were waiting for the Beanie Man song to come next and it didn't. So that's like eventually that's why we were also like, yeah, okay, it's time to go. And I think a lot of the Beanie Man songs, they made it like, I'm gonna use the word reggae-fied. Like they made it more like on a reggae kind of beat, which wasn't necessarily bad. It's reggae land. Sorry,
I was gonna
reggae
say,
land.
yeah, it literally is
After
reggae
all,
land.
so I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But Cranium didn't do that.
No,
Conscience didn't do that.
I think every artist we had was a dancehall artist up until like the last.
No, Barrington
actually.
Levi.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, we had Barrington Levi and we had Taurus Riley
Yeah, and
as well. Actually,
but I
Yeah.
think that would be the only thing I would say as well. But I think they dancehall artists, man. I think I had to give them their props. They really interacted with the crowd. It was good. My only thing, which I kept saying to you, I find so interesting with the UK, yeah, and this is going to like various dancehall events in the UK. I feel like and I think even the DJs noticed that, like the international DJs, like International Star, he was saying it as well. Like the way that they play dancehall music at festivals in America is very different. Or
We've
even in
noticed.
Jamaica, it's very different.
Yeah,
Where
we've
when we've
noticed.
gone and we haven't been to, I don't think anything in America.
No.
But when we've gone to places in Jamaica, like Dream Weekend, for example, the way that they play is very different. It'll be like new age dancehall. You still hear old school dancehall, but it's very much still bringing in
every so often.
But I think they still bring in new age dancehall. I feel like when it comes to the UK, a lot of the dancehall events I've gone to, where it's like a big festival like that, it tends to be old dancehall that I think the crowd responds to. Not that it doesn't get played, but I feel like the crowd responds more to like older dancehall, like old Vibes Cartel, not even his new stuff, the older stuff.
You know,
like,
I have a problem with Vibe Cartel, and the reason why is because he's like your guy's Chris Brown. You know, he just be making songs.
the songs
You
and
don't-
songs and songs.
Since he's come out, yeah.
Yeah, he's released an album.
You tell me how many songs he's made, because I promise you right now,
I don't
not
listen
only are
to
you
it,
not gonna get it right, you're probably gonna have to double your answer.
but I don't listen to.
But that's the thing.
Vibes.
He's made, but even the new vibe since he's come out, he's still made so many songs.
100%. But I
You
think
either have
again,
to be down for
but he's
him,
not the only one
or
though.
down for the dance.
You got new dancehall from other artists as well. Like you got your Skeng, You got your Jada Kingdom, you got your Chanel Mur that are releasing like more recent music. I listen to maybe more the girl side than like the men.
Yes, I know.
But I was gonna say,
you don't like the bad man music.
because after a while it's like, because I think it's now called trap hall. I think sometimes it's referred to. You know the dancehall music that kind of sounds like trap music, like American trap music. You've heard it. It's like your Intense.
Yeah.
For example, those kind of songs, and it's like, or like even like Valiant. Sometimes it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not dancehall, but again, it goes back to the whole thing about.
If you was listening to it, you would hear dancehall tendencies, even if you didn't like.
Yeah, that's why
that's where you'd go to.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more Badman song. Like even like Chronic Law, for example, yeah. I don't think all of their songs would be necessarily whining to. You'd sing along.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know,
okay, I hear what you're saying.
But I feel like in the UK,
I hear what you're saying.
More response comes to old dancehall where you can actually like whine to it and dance to it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't with new, but I feel like that's more. I feel like the American or Jamaican scene, they want to sing along. It's more image. It's more, not so much dancing anymore. The dancing is performance, but they're not dancing on like a man or like a woman, like, dancing. I think it's not the same.
They love a good sing along, man.
Which is fine. It's just very different. Because when the DJs were playing a Reggae Land, for example, I was expecting to hear a bit more like.
I heard some people getting a little bit upset with him because he kept on.
Or cutting the songs.
Because he was cutting songs at good parts.
Yeah, but then nobody was responding because he was.
Yeah, but the crowd in general was dead.
I think the VIP wasn't, because I don't look at the videos. I think VIP.
I didn't see the VIP.
VIP looked a bit more lively because I think the outside bit, like I said, the main stage is more your older people. Yeah. The dancehall stage, they were having a time.
Oh yeah, they were having a fantastic
time.
But they made that very clear. That was dancehall, and the people that came for the dancehall. That's
why I said it was a different crowd.
So the vibe over there, the energy was high.
That's my only thing I would say. But I love the fact of, especially like being Jamaican myself. I feel like a lot of events, just in general, not when it's specific to dancehall, but just in general, I feel like Afrobeats gets more of the forefront activity. It's played a lot more. More the DJs will play that kind of music and mix it, and people interact more with that. When you want to get a little dancehall song, you better slip a little 50, a little £20 if you want to get that song played. Like, you don't want to wait for the dancehall segment. Yeah, true. You want it to be played in general. I feel like dancehall didn't get that. Afrobeats got that. But I feel like this year, maybe because there's been more dancehall events where it's purely dancehall or reggae, for example, at the forefront of that festival, I feel like we're getting more dancehall played. I don't know what's going on with Afrobeats. It's gonna be like.
That's what I'm saying.
Again, it's just an observation, not a good or bad thing. I'm just like, okay. It's becoming more like, at the front, more mainstream, which is good. I think like it doesn't. Again, it's not a good or bad thing. I think it's just nice to have. I think a festival where it's dancehall is the main thing, not Afrobeats, and then you get a little 1 hour of dancehall. And when you get that as well, you get Sean Paul, you get Sarani. I hate when it goes to that, because that's the commercial gimmicky dancehall. That's not if you actually listen to dancehall. Nah, them songs have to really slip that 20, that 50 to the DJ. Be like, my guy.
They're them your go-to. So if you don't know, know dancehall,
they irk me so much because it genuinely is like, come on.
There's so much dancehall.
You know what I find funny? I said this to you all the time. When I go to Jamaica, I rarely hear Sean Paul get played. It'll be like, Yush is usually like the 90s dancehall, the Yush event. Yeah. But in general, think about it. Of all the times you've been to Jamaica, do you ever, go out, do you ever hear Sean Paul played? Maybe for the tourists, to be fair.
Yeah, no.
When it gets later, the party's jumping. Do you actually hear it?
No, I don't think so,
But yeah, in the UK, we do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just a UK thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a problem because
it's just very different.
Look, they're going to keep on doing it because the crowd so far has never been like, turn it off. We don't want to hear that.
True. I think it was like the video I sent to you earlier this week. Maybe because more Caribbeans or Jamaicans specifically, I think in the UK, are more the older generation. As opposed to like the youngers who are actually like.
Wait, you're saying there's more Caribbeans in the UK?
I feel like there's more older Caribbeans who are like first gen, just come. As in, like, you weren't born here. You've just come here. As opposed to Africans. I feel like Africans are more likely to have been, like, young, like, our age or, like, a little bit younger, who have come at your adult age.
No, there's still a huge wave of aunties and uncles.
Yeah, but I feel
There's
like
still a
because
huge
you know
wave
we
of
had
aunties and
the Windrush generation, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
They were like from the 40s,
Yeah, yeah,
50s, right? So they were here a lot longer,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it goes back into like they've been, what's the word, integrated into society, I think a little bit more. I feel like Africans came more later, maybe in 90s, early 2000s. I think Africans came more. I wouldn't call Africans that Windrush generation. I'm not saying they weren't, but I feel like there's more Caribbeans that
I
were
don't know,
of that
because
generation.
Because look, like when you look at like my family and stuff, they haven't reached here from like the 70s. So and
But a lot of
they
your
weren't
friends-
alone, because even like my grandparents and stuff, they came from like the 60s as well.
Outside of your family, do you have a lot of other examples of Africans where their parents have been here from those times?
Yeah. The majority of like my African friends, their parents, they touched down similar time.
Like
So-
from like,
Yeah,
and their grandparents and stuff were here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
a lot of like my African friends know
Yeah.
their parents came here in like the 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's still the 80s and 90s like wave and stuff, but like for like some of my friends, yeah, man, they were touching
So
down.
their parents
ground.
were here from like the
Yeah,
40s,
man,
50s.
they were touching down here from
I tend to see
from
more
early,
Caribbeans
from early.
who were like that, and then those who are like our age or younger have been born here. I don't meet a lot of Caribbean people my age who came here and you were born in Jamaica, for example.
No, that ain't happening.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
no,
I don't see a lot of that.
that ain't happening.
No.
Like you said, they're by the majority of like the youngest and stuff here in Jamaica now. They're not looking at the UK like, yeah, this is the place I want to be.
Nah, they're
No.
going to.
Even if I was Jamaican now and I was like in my 20s or something,
Yeah.
I'm not going to the UK.
I think you also
I wanna
don't
go
get
to
a lot.
US.
You don't get a lot of UK influence. I feel like Jamaica's. It's because it's closer as well. People come for like a weekend trip and they go home. I feel like it's
If that.
more influenced by America because it's closer to them
Makes sense.
than the UK. I feel like
Makes
the
sense.
UK, I would say more Africans, I think, would come here as like our age than I think Caribbeans would come here at our age.
Yeah, I believe that.
I that's what I think. Not to say they don't, but I feel like the ones who I know who are around our age as well and like their network, all of them is America or Canada, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I live here, Carl, come true.
Yeah, but as great as that sounds, is the opposite's actually happening, where we've seen it. We know people as well, and quite a few people. They're saying, yeah, we're done, and they're just going back home. So it's actually funny. So 'cause
Yeah.
our parents came obviously for like a better life, and we're grateful for it. But now we're in this position, and we're like, yeah, I want to go back home.
But are we?
But you're not going back home to sit down and do nothing. You're going back home with purpose to either carve out like a career or like something like that or whatever, or you're setting up something so you can either go back and have the option of being back whenever you want and like come to and fro, or you're just saying, yeah, like no matter what happens, I want to be out. Like I'll just figure, because some people are just like literally jumping and saying, I'll just figure it out, leave the country and go elsewhere, and then just figure it out as well.
But my
Which I think
question,
is wild.
my
but-
question to that though is: are we, as in our generation, going back because we have that like? I don't want to say Western because Jamaica is the West in a way. I would say because we have come from countries like America or like Europe with that. We've grown up here, we've gone to school here, and maybe you've like, you know, made pounds or whatever it is, whatever currency, and you now want to take that and go back to Jamaica, for example, and build something. You're not starting from zero when you get there. You're going there with the knowledge or the capital.
Yeah, but
to
remember,
do something.
but that was never your intention. You've just been like, for example, like us, we've just been growing up. We've gone to school, gone to like uni, gotten jobs and stuff. That's fine. And somewhere along the way of us living here, we was like, yeah, this is long.
But
This
then
is
why is
actually
it that a
long.
lot of people though, who again, like I said, is it that we're going there, we're starting on a level, we're not starting from the bottom? Because a lot of the people who are there, who have gone to uni or they've like saved up some capital, they're trying to leave.
Yeah, they don't know. You think it's the
They don't wanna stay there.
But it's the classic. You think the grass is greener on the other side.
Mad.
Yeah. But then see, you go, whee, you fly. The grass is green. The UK is very green. You say it all the time when you're flying in.
He has
you
pops,
hate,
guys. He
you
has
hate
pops.
to hate to see it.
Uh-huh.
You hate to see that color. Yeah, because you know what it means when you see the grass green
What
and
you
the
talking
forest
about?
and stuff.
Oh, when you
and
landed.
you're flying back in from your one. Right.
But we've grown up here.
Right.
Somebody
you haven't-
who's
right,
coming,
that's
they're
what-
gonna
so-
go.
Right, so that's what I'm
"Rah."
saying. So you, for the first time, when you came to Jamaica, when you came from Jamaica to London and you saw the snow, you was outside, snow angels,
Yeah, but
and having
that's
the time of your
different. I'm
life.
talking about as an
No,
adult,
I know,
not as
but
a child.
I'm talking about, but even if you came as an adult and you saw snow for the first time in like your 20s, something like that, you'd still be the same person out doing the snow angel. But you see, 10 years later, when you see the snow drop, you're not thinking snow angels, you're thinking, right, so TFL is about to lock off the central line, district line, whatever. I can't really drive my car because that means I'm going to have to be doing fast and furious skidding around the
Fair.
corner. Because there's no...
But
you see what I'm saying?
But you also have some people as well, because there's the other side to it as well, is that you have a lot of people, again, who are up and they're starting again, not from the bottom, they're starting on a level in those countries and they're choosing to stay. Or they've come here to study, for example, and they're going back to do something with it as well. They don't want to stay here.
Yeah, but you have to remember, sometimes the position that you're in right now, in terms of your finances and all that kind of stuff, it might put you in a lower bracket in one country and a high bracket in another. So if you are going to go to that country where you would now be in a better position in society because of your current finances and stuff, you're not just going to go back and then just not do anything, because you'll very quickly come down to the normal country level. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're doing. If you want to leave, but you want to go back with purpose because you have the ability to, because you might want to say, I want to start something in X country that you just can't start in this country because your capital or your resource or whatever it is, you just can't get it. But in X, you have the ability to. So you're going to. So that's going with purpose. But I feel like there's some people going with purpose and there's some people who are distressed. And
you want to just escape.
And then you just want to escape.
I've seen quite a few people, obviously, like, you know, algorithm and stuff probably brought them to like my feed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say on TikTok, I follow about 4 people, women who have moved back to Jamaica. They weren't born there. They were born here, grown up here and everything, but they've just been like, yeah, it's enough, and they've moved there. And 2 others I've followed, they moved to Canada. It's quite interesting, actually, I think. And the ones I moved to Canada, they moved with their families.
This is the same
It's
conversation.
so
It's
interesting.
the same conversation I was having with Yelena about when she was asking, like, do you want to stay here or do you want to move to like another country and like do something? And I was like, look, if I had the ability, because in our heads we've got like nomad souls, we can feel it. We're itching to just exit left and go and do whatever we want to do. But I feel like we want to be able to move around multiple countries, but still do stuff. So we don't want to just sit down in a country just because it's got nice weather, got sea breeze and all that kind of stuff, and if it's nice, we still want to do something, but we don't want to be there like permanently. We want to like build something, which is just like going to like be around, mainly obviously in like our countries and stuff, because it makes sense before like anywhere else and stuff. But we just want to be able to. I think.
What did she say?
I think she was like, "You sound like my dad."
But
Her
she's
dad's
Russian,
like in her 60s and stuff.
I think. Serbian.
And
is it Serbian? I thought she was Russian.
no, Serbian. And
I think it's because I was gonna say, just shout out real quick to Yelena. I was gonna say her nails and like pedicure service, elite. Details will be down below. Just gonna give a quick shout out right here. Carry on.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the reason why she said we sound old, but it's because look at us. We've generally got to a stage in our life where we're already thinking like our auntie, like our parents. You know, the aunties and uncles, the ones where you don't actually know what they do. They will disappear with the sun.
Oh,
come September,
I've got business,
and they will be back in like May or something like that. So they literally hear summertime and then they just, because they're not doing winter and all that darkness and stuff. They will literally, and we're always like, how are they living if they've got like no job? But they're doing business, and we don't. And to this day, we still don't know what business is. So
yeah,
one day we'll figure it out. Maybe we might be the uncles and aunties that are, where's Deborah? She's away on business, and then you turn up with gifts. You're like, no worry, man. Here you go. Maybe that's what we want. But I think we're not waiting until 60 and 70 to now just be like, okay, we're going now. If we're trying to, we want to build something now so that we can experience winter whenever we want. 100%. I'm not saying we need to be millionaires. I'm just 100%. Saying if it's the intention, And I feel like that's where we're at now. If that's the intention, we should have to make it work. But I think a lot of people are also in that same position of they just don't want to be tied down to this. The concept of a 9 to 5, the concept of working in an office, that kind of stuff. This remote work took off during COVID. You had people working halfway across the world. They were in not Dubai. What's that place?
Bali.
That's it. Everybody.
And they ruined it for
everyone and their auntie was in Bali.
I ain't even been there yet and it's ruined.
Exactly.
Ruined.
So, yeah, but obviously I don't know if it's calmed down now since because a lot of countries have amended their laws and all that kind of stuff.
Because everyone took the mic.
Because you know how it goes. People go ruin it for everyone as time goes on.
They really did. They really did.
All right, you wasn't going Bali anytime soon.
It's ruined now. They ruined it. It's done. I don't even want to go no more.
You wasn't going Bali anytime soon.
I have to go to another island now.
Go to Jamaica, bro.
I was going to Jamaica, man. Jamaica's always there. But I mean, they just ruined it. Like all these things about like, what is it now? I think Japan introduced it as well. The nomad. I don't think it's called that, but it's like a nomad visa thing.
A lot of countries were implementing. A lot of countries these guys were basically like just going to the countries.
There was a positive that came out of it, but I think that also, can I just say, yeah, I think I said this before, but passport privilege is such like an overlooked thing. The fact that we can do that, a lot of people from a lot of the countries that we're from, for example, can't.
You know,
you can't just get up and just say, yeah, I'm going to go somewhere and stay there for 6 months. Nah.
You actually need to pay attention to this passport privilege thing.
Bro.
Because, for example, yeah, and this was hilarious. This was like before I renewed, but this is actually part of the reason why I renewed my Ghanaian passport. Do you remember when we was going to Ghana, right? And then, so we was going to Ghana, I think it was 2023 if we was going. And I hadn't renewed my passport. And this person over here didn't actually have to get a visa because she had a Jamaican passport. So obviously, if you have a Jamaican passport, you can go to Ghana without applying for a visa. You just come in as normal. But it was funny that me, a Ghanaian who hadn't renewed their passport, would then have to pay to go home off my UK passport. So let's make it very clear. Yes, the UK passport is a strong passport. I'm not going to lie. I'm not throwing that away anytime soon. I'm not stupid. But if you have the ability to, and you have access to another passport, make sure you actually understand where your passport actually works in your favor and when it doesn't. Especially because I was going to say, like with the Jamaican one, for example, like South America, I think when we went to Colombia, I think I could be wrong, it may have changed by now, but I remember the UK passport, I think was something like 30 days. Yeah. You could stay. Something like that. And then you had to like apply for like a visa to get you to stay longer. Jamaica, I think we could stay there. I think it was like 60 or 90 days, a little bit longer. Yeah, it'd be like so that. There are places where it actually does depend on like the passport you have can work more in your favor than like a first world kind of passport. That's the way that they describe it anyway. But like all these other passports from the countries our parents are from or that we're from are so overlooked. Oh, that's a quick question actually. But even the process, by the way, I was gonna say for those countries that we're from, they make it so hard for you to go to certain places. Like it's ridiculous. The forms, like for example, if you're from like Jamaica, for example, or like Ghana, Nigeria, and you're trying to get a visa to go to somewhere like I don't know, Switzerland. You know what? I'm not. No, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. The process is long. I'm not gonna lie. The process. Now to get like a visa for like, okay, I don't know about Nigeria, but I know the process for Ghana. Remember, like to get a Ghanaian visa. To get a Ghanaian visa, for example. Yeah. Remember 2019? That was 2019. Long. That was war. I remember. I will never forget what we went through to try and get. That was war. But obviously, times have obviously since changed because obviously when I was doing it again. For somebody else, it was the process. They put it online and all that kind of stuff, so it was actually mad easy. So somewhere along the way, they must have finally read all the feedback and then have tried to come into like 2026. I hope Jamaica's one is like that. I have to renew mine soon, boy. And I'm like, yeah, good luck to you, man. Because every time you guys talk about that damn place, you've never had a gone in and gone out situation and been all right. Prepare yourself to spend the day, yeah. It don't matter how early you get there, yeah. Just prepare yourself. Have everything ready. Have copies. If they say bring 2 photos, bring 4. Yeah. Just prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself
for the whole day. You're not leaving.
Hey,
It's
guys,
done.
guys, let us know.
It's
Actually,
done.
let us know how your embassies actually are, because
Oh.
I've heard generally some stuff. What's is it Zimbabwe's? Is it Zimbabwe's?
What about it?
One of them has a bar in it.
I think it is Zimbabwe.
Is
you
it
know?
Zimbabwe? I heard
think it is. That's what I've heard.
I heard the man love a good
I've heard
drink.
it from the Zimbs
I don't
themselves. Okay, It's not
Zimbabwe.
coming
I was
from
like,
me.
hey, everyone's got their own experience inside that.
Madness,
I want to
bruv.
know. I want to know what.
Now Jamaica's one is rude. The last time I went, the man just pulled the thing down. Yeah, I'm going to lunch. I was like, brother, I booked a half day. I had to call my man. I was like, listen, yeah. I now booked a half day, but there's nothing I can do. Then once I took the passport photo card up, they sent me back to the man.
What man? Oh,
The
yeah.
man inside
Apparently-
South Kensington Station. It's
I
a
thought-
scam.
Yeah, I know you.
It was a
I
scam.
think you guys have been saying this for a minute.
It was a scam because only that man can take the photos that they need.
I know
How that possible?
I know people are gonna have comments for this one.
How that possible? One man.
Because you wasn't even the only person. I saw your brother came back and
Yeah.
said the same thing as well.
Oh, because the walk as well, yeah. Oh, nah. The walk you have to take from the embassy, High Commission, down to the guy. You have to get him to do the photo. You have to wait for him to now print the thing and take his time. Then you walk back up, and then you have to sit down in the same queue. They even tell you they have the cheek to take a number, and you have to sit there. And then when the people them start cuss, oh my gosh, and you're just like, sir, please.
You don't even have the confidence.
What?
Your number will come up. You don't even have the confidence to say,
You
"Is
just-
this my
you
number?"
just want your corner. You just wait, man. You can't say nothing. I told you, the woman pulled down the shot and said, back in an hour. She just slapped the notice on the thing, on the blind. What can you do? What are you gonna do? What can you actually do?
That's that Cersei level of power, you know. That's that.
My recommendation, yeah, if you can, and you're going to Jamaica for like 2 to 3 weeks, do it there. If you got a little connect, just pay a little something.
Well, wait. This is to get your passport, right?
You can do it in Jamaica.
No, I'm
you get
talking,
fast track.
but if you need a visa to go to Jamaica, you're obviously screwed, innit? You have to do it.
If you're coming from the UK, you don't need a visa
Oh
to
yeah,
go
no,
to Jamaica.
yeah. If you have a UK passport.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a visa to go to Jamaica. I think it's the same for the Americans, but I'm not too sure. But I know, like for us, we don't need that to go as like if you've got a British passport. But
As
when
of this recording.
but when
Listen,
if you're silly enough to
because
trust,
times change.
go and read for yourself. Don't be
Don't
stupid.
let no one be watching this video years later be like,
We
Carlos
don't
and
work
Deborah said.
in any high commission office. Yeah, in any embassy.
Can you imagine?
Disclaimer: we do not work
We be
there.
getting letters.
But come on, people are smart. I hope people are smart enough to go and look this up for yourself. But if you're going to Jamaica, I would say for like 2 to 3 weeks, to give yourself enough time, and you got a little connect or somebody who can like do it for you. I think it's so much easier to do it there. But obviously, you have to make sure you walk with your paperwork, like your passport, like proof of where you work and all that good stuff. But you can actually get it done in like maybe like a week.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming you can probably do the same in Ghana if you know somebody that can probably
Oh,
help.
here we go. Yeah, obviously, if you know
But
somebody.
that's what I said in Jamaica. You have to know somebody.
Yeah, if you know somebody,
You
yeah.
can't go, it's got to be the same long thing. You have to still know somebody.
If you know somebody, yeah.
And that's the other thing that goes back to what you're saying about the business, just to say, I feel like in a lot of these countries, your network is everything. It's who you know. If you know somebody, they can make things quick and easy. If you don't know somebody, the process to do certain things, even something like open a bank account, can be so arduous and long, unnecessarily. You know what it's like. When we go to Ghana and something will be like, let's go.
You see, so
And
this
they're taking
is what I'm saying.
long.
So it's like when we went to Ghana, what was it the first time? And it was like, oh, we had no ride, but you make a little call and then, boom,
Yeah.
we had driver there. Where you going? Take you there.
But
so
I know
forth.
some people that were at the airport, yeah.
Yeah, they were discombobulated.
You come out and
They
you're
were
just like,
discombobulated.
you just look at each other like,
Yeah, good luck to you.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, good luck to
Anyway,
you.
I think just prepare yourself, man. If you're going to do any application of any kind, prepare yourself. Just prepare.
You'll be fine.
I know you'll be fine, but it'll be long.
Yeah. You have to come and humble yourself with patience because there's no point. You can't try and humble the worker. You're going to lose 100% of the time.
Guys, don't book the half day, book a full day. Full annual leave day. Yeah? It's necessary. It's going to be needed.
That's just for the Jamaica one because like the Ghanaian embassy we're so much better now. If you've got your stuff together,
okay.
you'll be perfectly fine. If you haven't got your stuff together, God be with you.
Let me know your experience. I'm not listening to
You've
Cuddle.
done it. What are you talking about? Oh, you haven't done a new one. You haven't done a new
No.
one, have you? Yeah,
Let me
sorry,
see what
sorry.
your experience has been, and you let us know in the comments down below.
We want to know from like 2025 onwards because we know the dark days.
Okay, 25.
We know the dark. Cause I don't know when the new. I don't know when basically
2025
changed and
onwards.
the new
I know
thing,
we got some people who are heading out for Dirty December this year, so I'm assuming you'd probably be sorting out that now. I hope.
Oh please!
If you're on job, because people
the
of
amount of people that will be doing this last minute. December's
then
gonna
whatever
be booked
happens
out.
to you in December, if you choose to do it last minute, that's your own. That's your business. But hopefully, y'all have a good time. Yeah, and it's quick and it's smooth. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
But we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mood of the Week, baby. And we hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to make sure you are following us on our socials. We back. We have a home. We found a home. Now, after a series of unfortunate events.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Are you
It's cozy.
It's cozy, isn't it?
It's nice.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It feels sweet.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good. Glad you asked the question.
I'm just checking.
Carlos doesn't want to stay, guys.
Why are you saying that?
Because you're not making it sound.
But we know. Look, we've done our couple maths many times over. If I say yes and you say no, that equals
Yes.
no. If you say yes and I say no, that equals yes. No. And if yes and yes come together,
then it's yes.
Then it's yes on Deborah's side.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Take it easy, guys.